The announcement of the inclusion of the individual bondholders to the debt exchange program followed the decision by government to exclude pension funds after stiff opposition from labor unions. But who are these individual bondholders, and what impact do they envisage if the debt exchange pulls through?
Some are unemployed persons. They were formerly in employment. You see some of the banks that collapsed. Some of the bankers who lost their jobs, some are these people. So when they lost their jobs, the little savings they had, try to put in investments so that they plan periodically. So maybe you have small in bonds, so you know that in March you get X amount. Then you have a little in treasury bills. So in April you get this interest, that. So that's how people have done it. And also there are the pensioners who are very popular in this category, right? So unemployed people, students, pensioners, etc.
According to lawyer for the bondholders opposing the inclusion, all individual bondholders are about 14,000 in number. However, those who have so far expressed their opposition are less than 400. But would the number of people who come forward for this cause matter?
We've crossed the threshold because at least 250, and that's a huge number, 250 Ghanaians getting up. That's a huge number. In every human endeavor, even if, no matter how easy it is, it's normal to find that some people will not show up. Not because they don't want to, but either they've not heard it, they are lethargic, all manner. So I don't expect that all 14,000 will be fighting. No. But for me, once we've gone past 250, and that's me alone, there are other lawyers who have hundreds.
The debt exchange program became necessary after a debt sustainability analysis with the IMF that showed that government's debt is at unsustainable levels. The move is a prerequisite to get a $3 billion deal from the IMF. But the group who say the investment of all individual bondholders amount to 8 billion Ghana cedis believe their funds are not significant enough to disrupt the debt exchange program if excluded.
Anybody who tells you that we need this 8 billion to be able to get the support from the IMF is lying to you. That would be a bare-faced lie. Let me repeat. Now, having understood the things on the ground, anybody who makes an argument that you need these individual bondholders whose money together, the total value is about 8 billion, you need them to do the debt exchange to be able to help the government get a deal with the IMF. It's lying to you. It's not true. This is not at all.
The group believes there are several sources of funds, including diverting funds meant for road construction and the contingency fund, for which government can depend on to settle them.
ESLA, energy sector levies, right? ESLA bonds is one of the eligible bonds. Now, the ESLA bonds, what happens is that we issue those bonds so that against a certain constant stream of income, every liter of petrol you buy, the fuels, there's an ESLA levy in it. So it's a constant stream of income that's coming in. So ask government, how can you say you don't have money? So then go to Dachin, that's get fund. 2.5 get fund, that would be adding to VAT. The get fund, like 2.5. It's also a constant stream of income. We spend about 143 billion. Out of that, we've earmarked about 27 for capital expenditure, the things that you are saying. And a lot of them have to do with roads that we want to build. We've been building roads for all these years. So if in 2023 we have to step down the building of roads and pay back individuals who are owed money, so be it. A lot of them are roads. And I appreciate good roads. Yes, okay? But we're saying that right now people are owed about 8 billion. Don't take their money away so that you go and continue your roads. No, there's money. Pay them first. Don't rob Peter to pay Paul. And that's how come some of the people are even saying it's like government is running a Ponzi scheme.
Lawyer for the bondholders, Martin Pibu, has urged other individual bondholders not to extend any sympathies towards the government.
We are not asking government for a favor. It's people's hard-earned currency. So just give their money to them. That's it. And then next year comes, we raise, and it's not even all. So what belongs to government should use that to develop this year. And then next year, they will continue. Let's not have too much sympathy for government, because remember, before government got into this trouble, people had made noise and noise and noise, wondered that, hey, you are over-borrowing. You're over-borrowing. They said, no, that be that. No, we are not over-borrowing. Oforiatta was warned. The president was warned. Check the tape. You see people there, your opposition. That's why you are saying all this. People were warned. Then number two, after COVID, the World Bank, having seen that, hey, there is danger ahead, came out with a program that come so that you get debt relief, etc. But the president and his brother, Oforiatta, they said no, they don't want it.
It appears government still has a lot of engagement to do as far as the debt exchange program is concerned. We are waiting to see what will happen with respect to this opposition coming in from these individual bondholders. Reporting for Citi News, Hansen Ajeman.